This is how I saved a ton of money on my move. If you are planning on moving and you need to order a pod or a storage container, this is negotiable. In my opinion, when it comes to big business, everything is negotiable until it isn't. So we were moving from Colorado to Washington State, and we needed a pod, and I also needed to ship my car. For containers, you're looking at two major players. You've got 1-800-PACK-RAT and pods. So I went to each of them, gave them all the information, what I needed. I needed a 16-foot unit, and these were the days that they had to be picked up on and all of that. I went to each company and I got a quote. And then I started going back and forth and seeing how low I could get them. And I was very honest. Hey, I'm over here talking to pods, and they said that they can come in $500 lower than the price you gave me. What can you do? Okay, cool. Hey, I'm there talking to PACK-RAT, and they can do this. It took me about 2 hours, but I got it down $1,000. The starting quote was $4,000. I got it down to $3,000. This is negotiable. You don't have to be aggressive or feel like you have to be the master of negotiation. You're just asking, hey, can you give me a better deal? And you leverage what you can. I was leveraging the information and the price and the quote of their competition and seeing what I could do. I chose PACK-RAT, and unfortunately, my container was delayed twice, resulting in a 5-day delay. So what did I do? I negotiated a refund. I don't get angry. I don't get nasty. That does not get you far. Getting all your feathers ruffled, that's not going to get you far. I simply spoke to management. I expressed how inconvenient this was, the cost that it was costing me for this to be delayed. I'm out of a house for 5 full days, and I negotiated an additional $950 off the total cost. Now, when it came to shipping my car, I thought it would be like the same situation. Go check out, narrow it down to 2 top companies, check ratings, reviews, all of that, talk to them and bounce it off of each other, see how low I can get it. But it turns out to be a little bit different when it comes to shipping a car. So when you go and you Google shipping my car and it pops up with these companies are dispatchers. So they are receiving your information, then they're putting it on a board and putting it out for all of the drivers to see. Then the individual drivers will pick up that route. Hey, I'm going from Denver to Washington on those dates. So cool, I'll do it, and I'll do it for this amount. And so this amount, that is where you are kind of stuck with the negotiations, because if the company, the dispatchers, they've got to make a profit on it, right? So that's understandable. They're doing the work for me. I am paying that additional fee, so that is okay. But you're not going to be able to negotiate those drivers down. They're just not going to pick up the route. So I just narrowed it down to the best company and what I felt comfortable with. The pricing was so very close. We're talking a difference between like $20, and I found it to be a very fair rate. So everything's negotiable until it isn't.